You are listening to episode 59 of the Peaceful Mind Podcast. Welcome to the Peaceful Mind Podcast, a place for creating the peace of mind you need to be the best mom you were created by God to be. If you want to bring more balance, more joy, and more peace to your motherhood, this is the place for you. I'm your host, certified life coach and Catholic mom, Danielle Thienel. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, let's get started. Hey moms, thanks for being here. I think that this episode is long overdue. Moms just want to have fun. Are you having fun in your motherhood? Because this is such an important piece. It's so vital. And I'm just surprised it's taken me this long to address the fun that we all need to be adding to our life and should be having. I have been inspired to bring you this episode from one of my coaches and mentors whose really just innate personality and mission of her life and company is to make things fun. And I like how it is making things fun, not like just waiting for fun things to come to you. So I want this episode to really get your minds thinking and kind of analyzing your own life by rating how much fun are you having. Did you know that this life that we were created for from our Heavenly Father is full of challenges? But it is also meant for us to experience enjoyment, joy, to have fun. And if right now you're thinking, I don't really have a lot of fun in my life or have any fun at all, well, this will be a great reminder to you that perhaps we are fooling ourselves. We're fooling ourselves that we think that fun is something that we will be able to have later after the house is clean, or after we finish work and get all of our responsibilities done, or we'll relax when we're finally on vacation, or when this and that and X, Y, and Z, after we have that certain amount of whatever it is, then I'll be able to start enjoying life and having fun. And I want to just say that maybe, just maybe, that time would never come. Because in reality, we will always find something else to keep us from what it is that we want. Something else will always come up. The to-do list always will be growing. So if you're not enjoying your life, it's time to be purposeful and more conscious about it, and to direct where we can add more fun and play and enjoyment and games and hit what my coach calls the fun zone. So first, I'd like to talk about why we would even need to have more fun in our lives or want to have more fun in our lives. And this is what I think the largest why, the most impactful reason why you would want to start adding more fun to your life or creating it for yourself, inventing fun things. And that is because the energy of fun, when you are having fun, the energy and enjoyment you bring is where we are all more effective. And that really is what we want to be, right? A more effective mom, wife, just human being showing up in the world. But when we are under the guise of obligation and overwhelm and worry, then we can't be as effective in our lives. But we're 10 times more effective when we're having fun, when we're able to solve our problems, to be creative, to invent ourselves anew, right? So we want to create more experiences of fun for ourselves. And we do this with our thoughts and our feelings and our actions. It always comes back to this, my friends. So having more play in your life is when we are doing an activity just for the enjoyment of it itself. So we can make the things that we have to do or need to do or want to do our responsibilities, for lack of a better word. We can figure out through our thoughts, feelings, and actions how to have more fun while we're doing those. But then there's also this sense of true play that we also want to increase in our motherhoods. And that also includes our thoughts and feelings, but we want those activities to be just for the enjoyment of doing the activity, like not to get something out of it. So what is out of your routine that you do it just because you simply like it? Something that you do with no long-term goal in mind. You just kind of break your regular activities and you get to be really present with it. For me right now, it's swimming. We have a swimming pool, and every single day it is so fun for me where I just get in and I swim. And that's play. It's play. I don't have, yes, there's long-term health benefits from swimming. But at the moment, at the time, I'm really present. I'm just in the pool. I'm not doing anything else. What are some activities that are fun for you? And then ask yourself, when's the last time that you did them? Just to bring some consciousness about it. Do you feel joy in those everyday activities that you have to do? Because if you don't, just realize that it's not going to be a time or place later that you will then get to enjoy yourself. Your life is happening now. And it's time to balance out this is too hard, I have so much to do, with having some fun. So can you do that this week? Refocus and create and invent some fun in your life and start taking up activities that are playful for you, which has no real agenda except just to enjoy it. I love how my mentor explains our brains in a way where we have this kind of monkey part, which is always saying, come on, let's have fun. Let's keep things light and let's just, play. And then we have this other voice, and his name is the voice of reason. And he's kind of like, she describes it as like a butler, right? He's kind of just more staunch. And, the monkey brain is great. Like, the positiveness of having the monkey brain is that he helps us have and enjoy more pleasure in our life and have things more easy. And it doesn't really like painful things and challenging things. But it is good to have the other side of the brain that is the voice of reason that kind of is saying, let's be responsible. And, sometimes it's telling us that pleasure and ease can actually cause problems for us and that pain and challenge can be useful. Both of these sides of our brain are super important. They have lots of pros to help us move along in life. However, I'm just going to challenge and question you and have you see, is your butler brain, the let's be responsible voice of reason side, overtaking your monkey brain? Do you have way more of the let's be reasonable and responsible part of you in your life and really this really small, tiny part where it's tapping into the let's have fun? Well, maybe from today, we can start to change and tip it in the other direction so that you find yourself living a life that's right in the middle. I can guarantee that most of you listening, the way that I know and hear from my clients and coach mom after mom, they don't often come saying, I have too much fun going on in my life. In fact, it's always the opposite. So what I tell them is what I'm going to tell you right now. is you first find your fun zone by paying attention. Pay attention to what you're thinking and how you're feeling during your everyday. Sometimes we can notice that we are just thinking things like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, or I'm so busy. This is a lot. This is too hard. It's too overwhelming. I don't have time. It's not fun. And then sometimes it's on the other extreme where it's like, this is too easy, or this is dumb, or I don't want to be doing this. It's just mundane and blah. But there is a place in the middle where it's not too hard, it's not too easy, but it's just right. Kind of like Goldilocks, right? And this is where you'll be able to access more thoughts that will bring on the feelings of fun for you. So when we set goals, we have this one side that tells us that this matters a lot, right? That this is super important. And then we have this really extreme side that says this doesn't matter at all. I don't care. I don't have to do that. But right in the middle is where you are enjoying the process along the way. And that is my biggest takeaway that I want you to have from this episode today. We get this one life, and we were created as human beings to experience this human experience and grow, and we get growth through challenges. However, we are also created just for pure enjoyment of this human life. And that is enjoying the process along the way, finding ways that within the mundane of motherhood, within the extreme and the heavy and the responsibility of motherhood, there is a middle ground of enjoyment, joy, and you deserve this joy, moms. So take this episode as a reminder. I would say a gentle reminder, but I'm kind of like, I'm so passionate about this right now. And I promise you that I'm helping you through this podcast to help you find more joy in your life. So you first have to find it by seeing and noticing and being aware of where you don't have it. And then on purpose, deliberately look for ways that to add it to your life, to create opportunities, to through your thoughts and feelings, direct your mind to experience more fun and joy in your life. Okay, and if you want a personal guide to help you on this path from going from overwhelmed and stressed to a place of joy and balance, then sign up for a call, a discovery call, and let's just discover what you've been missing, and I will be able to teach you how to incorporate more joy, more balance into your life. Okay, mamas, I can't wait to hear what fun you have been adding to your life because of this episode. So let me know. Drop me an email or a message on Instagram. I'd love to hear about it. All right, have a great week, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Peaceful Mind Podcast. Are you ready to take everything I teach you here and put it to work for your own life? To really learn how to have peace of mind no matter what is happening around you? If so, I'd love to have you as a client. As your coach, this is where you'll get personal and focused time on your own mind using life coaching tools, concepts, and proven life-transforming wisdom, all through a faith-filled lens. To learn more about how we can work together, come on over to DanielleTienel.com. There, you'll see how to sign up for a free coaching consult and learn how to get started. Until next time, peace be with you always.